Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Shakespeare's As You Like It, and there was a speech by Jaques or Jaques. The Seven Ages of Man, the famous speech. All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. When I read this line and when I listen these lines, I feel, oh my god, why I am here? Just for some roles to play. They have their exist and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts begin being 7 ages. At first, infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, then a whining schoolboy with his satchel, and shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwilling to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful hose well saved a wall too wide for his sank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sun's teeth, sun's eyes, sun's taste, sun's everything. Okay, now look at the lines. All the world's a stage. An example of metaphor. Here the life, a person's life is compared with a stage, and this world where we are appearing as a living being is just a stage of a drama. And all the men and women merely players. This metaphor is continuing. All the men and women, alliteration of M sound. They have their exist and their entrances. This continuation of the same metaphor, where who are the dramatic persons who are acting, the performers, the actors, their exist and their entrance. Again here you find the alliteration of E sound. And one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, infant. Plays parts. You find that there is so many alliteration, P sound. The first is infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. You can imagine this image, this pictographic quality. You can find this image that a baby crying in the nurse's arm for comfort. Again the whining. Mewling and puking means crying, whimpering. Whining. Whining means long high-pitched cry. He is whining, he is complaining. He does not want to go to school. With his satchel. Satchel means a bag. Satchel is a type of bag that has long strap and that is carried in shoulder with a flap, and there is a flap to close it. Shining morning face. His face is shining in the morning light, but he is creeping like a snail. Why creeping? Creeping means moving slowly. Creeping means moving slowly. So why the boy is moving slowly like a snail? Because he does not want to go to school. Unwillingly to school, and then the lover. Then the next stage is lover. Sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress's eyebrow. So the lover is writing poetry praising her beloved's eyebrows. Then a soldier. Now a soldier, he is full of strange oaths and bearded like pard. Pard means leopard. Next, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation. So the soldier is seeking bubble reputation, means bubble. What is bubble? A bubble is short-lived. So reputation is like that bubble, short-lived glory. It has no value. Anytime you will be ripped off your reputation. Even in the cannon's mouth. So he is seeking reputation even in the cannon's mouth, means even taking risk of life, even taking risk of life. That I want to be a hero. In fair and round belly, and then the justice. Next day started, and fair and round belly, pot belly man with a good capon line. What is capon? Capon is a type of domestic cock. Capon is domestic cock, fattened for meal. So the justice, the judge, he gets a fair round belly because he is eating too much and living in too much comfort. He has nothing to do, no more fighting, no more writing poem on beloved. So what he is doing? He is taking bribe. He is taking bribe, eating too much and living in comfort and giving dialogues. And with this his life, he is becoming fat bellied. Eyes severe, beard formal cut, full of wise saws. Wise saws means wise sayings. And modern instances means contemporary proverb or contemporary dialogues, you can say, contemporary sayings. He knows everything about contemporary styles, and so he plays his part. The sixth age, a lean slippered pantaloon. Pantaloon means baggy trousers. Now in the sixth age, the man who was pot-bellied gradually loses all his muscles and mass, and he has become very thin, with spectacles on nose and pouch on sides. Pouch means as he loses muscles, as he loses all his muscles, the stiffness of muscle. Okay, so as he loses the stiffness of muscle, it shake on either side. The muscle shake on either side, and it looks like pouch. Do you understand the point? With the age, that pot-bellied man now loses all his stiffness of muscle, and the muscle shake on either side like a pouch. Youthful hose. Youthful hose means clothes that he used when he was young. Clothes that he used when he was young. Well saved, a wall too wide, but now that cloth is too wide. For his sank. Here you find the iteration of S sound. Shrunk, it is from shrink. And sank, S-H-A-N-K, sank. Sank means the back part of knees, you can say. Back part of knees, or it even means a piece of meat from leg meat, leg flesh, you can say. So now his legs are shrinking, legs are getting narrower, shrinking. So sank, turning again toward childish treble. His voice also is turning like child, whistling sound. And now finally the last scene, that is strange eventful history, second childishness and mere oblivion. The last stage, sun's teeth. Suns means without. The meaning of the word suns is without. Without teeth, without eyes, without taste, without everything. alliteration of S sound. Okay, I discussed the poem line by line. Now have a look at this philosophical statement has become one of the most celebrated speeches in a Shakespearean canon. It is spoken by the cynical and unhappy Jaques. The entire world is a theatrical stage where all human beings perform their allotted roles, nothing extra and nothing else. He enters means he is born, and exists means dies at his appointed times, and in between plays several parts as he ages and progresses through his lifespan. According to Jaques, these are the 7 ages of man. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Then second, the schoolboy, whining with his satchel, unwilling to go school. Then the lover, sighing like a furnace with awful ballad to his mistress's eyebrow. Next, the soldier, full of strange oaths, bearded, jealous in honor. This is soldier. Next is the judge, in fair round belly with good capon lined. Okay, I like to make. Okay, now he is looking good. Now, the dotard, an absent-minded old man, lean and slippered, with spectacles on nose. This is the old man. And finally, the last stage, that is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. So these are the language of Jaques, and according to Jaques' language, I just made them the 7 stages. This is the last stage when a man cannot do anything without others' help. Baby, initially he is a baby who must be taken care of, weak and ill in a nurse's arm, in prosaic language out of Shakespeare. Schoolboy, then he is an unhappy child, moving alone at a snail's pace on his way to school each day with his school bag with a great distaste for it. Next, a lover. He eventually becomes a lover who spends his time writing foolish love songs on his beloved's eyebrows. Next is a soldier. Next man becomes a soldier. He is jealous of others and quick to fight. He wishes to be famous, gaining the reputation of a hero. This bubble reputation, that is called. He tries to give herself a heroic look with a beard like a whiskers of a leopard. That was their pard. It means leopard. Judge. Afterwards, he advances to become a judge. He is now realistic, mature and wise. He is prone to material comfort. He takes bribes and spends time at ease. His belly gets fat due to overeating and living in comfort. Now he has formal cut beard. So there is the difference of a soldier and a judge in their beard. Old man. In this stage of life, man grows old and feeble. He wears glasses. His body has shrunk from loss of muscle, and his formerly strong voice has become weak, more childlike than manly. Last stage. In the end, the man enters his second childhood. He lost everything, his teeth, eyesight, sense of taste. He reaches that helpless condition where he was in the beginning, a mere child who is completely dependent on others. So in the very first stage, when he was a baby, he was dependent for his nurse's arm. And in the last stage, when he lost everything, he also depended on others. So this is Jaques' 7 ages of man, and it is so true for every one of us, all the world's stage, and we are merely players. Thank you.